Hey everyone, this is Rabdia's blog and welcome to my reaction video series. Today's reaction video is going to be on the leaked out movie schedule that Warner Brothers have for their DC cinematic universe. And again, this is just a schedule. This was a schedule that was actually released weeks ago, but I just now decided to do a video about it. But this schedule hasn't been confirmed yet by Warner Brothers, so we're not sure if this is a schedule that Warner Brothers is going to follow for their DC cinematic universe. But I just want to get out my thoughts about what I think about this schedule and whether or not it could work out for the DC cinematic universe in the long run. So here's the movie schedule that Warner Bros. Might be planning for the DC cinematic universe. So we're going to have 3 movies in 2016. The first one is Batman vs. Superman, Shazam, and Sandman. And in 2017, we have Justice League, Wonder Woman, and the Flash and Green Lantern movie. And in 2018, we have Man of Steel 2. So, my thoughts about this schedule so far, I think it looks pretty good. For one thing, we're able to get like 3 movies coming out in the same year. Like, one of the biggest issues I had with how Warner Bros. Was handling the DC movies in the past was that there was a lot of DC characters that never had a chance to get on screen. On the big screen at all, besides Batman and Superman. So I think this schedule looks like it's a good way to actually get everybody from the DC universe onto the big screen at last. And now that we got 3 movies coming out each year, I think that would really help get all the DC characters that they couldn't get on the big screen now back on the big screen. So far I like the fact I liked how they're introducing all the DC characters, at least most of them, onto the big screen with this schedule, and hopefully we could see more DC characters being released onto the big screen again. Like I would like to see Aquaman and Martian Manhunter get their own film someday. So hopefully in the future we'll hear some news about Aquaman or Martian Manhunter or any other DC character like Zatanna or anybody else get their own solo films in the near future. Now, what really surprised me about this schedule is that Sandman's getting his own movie. I love the Sandman series. I've been reading the Sandman series like since like 2 years ago, and I've been really enjoying the series. And I'm surprised they're actually thinking about giving the Sandman his own movie again. So his own movie. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the Sandman movie. Is this going to fit in with the DC cinematic universe, or is it going to be one of those standalone movies? That's what I'm wondering about. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the Sandman and whether or not this is going to be tied into the DC cinematic universe or it's just going to be its like own solo films. And then another character I was really surprised to see is Shazam. I have heard of Shazam. I've seen Shazam pop up a lot in the animated TV series, but I'd be surprised to see how Warner Bros. Is going to handle Shazam on the big screen, and what they're going to do with his character, how he's going to join the Justice League. It would be interesting to see what they're going to do with Shazam. And another movie that surprised me is the Flash and Green Lantern movie. Now, this is really the first time that I see a DC film that has 2 characters into one film. Well, okay, we're going to have Batman versus Superman. I think that's going to be just as much of a big deal to a lot of fans who love Batman and Superman, and maybe they like to see them duke it out on the screen together. So, the fact that we're going to get a Flash and Green Lantern, we might get a Flash and Green Lantern film. That's just another announcement that I think is really great. I can't wait to see how Flash and Green Lantern will interact with each other. So that's another thing that really surprised me. Um, what surprised me is that we're getting Man of Steel 2 as the last movie. I actually did think that Batman vs. Superman was supposed to be Man of Steel 2, but now I'm kind of glad that they're not making that Man of Steel 2 because to me, it's just going to feel like more like a Batman film in a sense than a Superman film if they made Batman vs. Superman Man of Steel 2. So it'd be interesting to see what they're going to do with Man of Steel 2 in this case. Now, the only thing I don't like about this schedule is is when how they schedule the Justice League. Like Wonder Woman and Flash and Green Lantern are not going to get their own movies till after the Justice League film came out. I would rather they make the Justice League film come out the last second, or be like that excuse me, it'd be like that final film where all the characters come together, because by that point everybody would already know who these characters are who come up in the films. Like by that time they already know who Wonder Woman and who Flash and Green Lantern are before the Justice League come out, and they'd be anticipating seeing all these characters come together in this one movie. So I would rather they have Justice League come out as the final maybe phase to that DC cinematic universe. Well, maybe not exactly final, but be that big movie where they can get all those characters together, and air everybody else's solo films before the Justice League movie comes out. So that way we would know who these characters are before the Justice League movie comes out, and we wouldn't be spending the most of the Justice League movie trying to figure out who these characters are and where they came from. So yeah, that was my biggest beef with the schedule, is that I think the Justice League movie should be the final movie they make, instead of airing Wonder Woman and the Flash and Green Lantern movie after Justice League. Again, this is just a leaked out schedule, hasn't been confirmed yet. This is the schedule they're gonna follow. But what are your thoughts about this leaked out schedule? Is this a schedule you want Warner Bros. To follow, or are there some changes to the schedule that you want to see? Please feel free to comment below, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter for any new videos I post up on this channel. And also, I post up new videos every Sunday, so please tune in every Sunday for new videos from this channel and from my other channel, Animation Bliss. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Rabia's Blog, and I'll see you later.